Hello everyone, are you ready for another adventure? It's me, Wokey, and I'm back with another Fake Grand Order video, and I'm here with my brother Nux.
Hello.
And we're here to summon for Marie Antoinette Alter and the Hassan of the Shining Star. That's going to be today's video. I wish you the best of luck if you decide to end up skipping. If you ended up summoning, tell us how you did. If you plan to summon, if you plan to skip it out, whatever you want to do. If you're waiting for the boy Dantes to come out in a week, well, I guess his name's not Dantes, it's the Count of Monte Cristo, right?
Yeah.
That's his official name.
Or Alejandro.
Yes, we plan to do the same. But either way, we're gonna go in here, try and see if I can pick up the homie, and I'll be starting it off. So let's go. All right, first multi to go in. I would really like Marie Antoinette Alter. There's no real other reason than I want her. This is it's one of those units. And can I tell you the specificness of like, oh yeah, no, I want her for this, for that. Not really any thought in that process at all. It's more like, yeah, I'll get, and then if I get, I use. Yeah. And then that's basically the end all be all for it for me right there. Were you able to catch up to Ordeal Call 2 in time?
No, unfortunately, but at the same time, I'm not too much in a hurry with Ordeal Call right now.
Yeah, I have to get there before anniversary. I'm like,
this is our only story chapter till the end of the month?
Yes, but there is a lot of,
I mean, well, summertime.
Yeah, until summertime. But yeah, it's one of those things where we're going to be getting a lot of things that are like,
if you're doing this right now, you get stuff.
Yeah, and if you reach to a certain point, they're like, here, we're gonna give you the sake points for doing it. So yes, I still need pieces of them, so I'll gladly take that. So I'll work on finishing it there and then doing the thing. I have to remember, because I did promise the one person that I was gonna finish the story off, or because obviously I'm reading it and going through it, but I was playing through it originally, but then, you know, as always, I get really busy with other things I need to do.
Yeah.
So I couldn't continue it, but I did promise them, because they showed up on a stream and said, like, I'm still waiting for it. I'm like, you're still waiting for it? Okay, at some point when I get less busy, I'll start throwing up me just reading it specifically, so you can go through it and do that way. So we'll go through it, but right now I also would need to get there, because that means that I'm not, if I do pull her, then I'm likely not leveling up her to Final Ascension because I need the new material.
Well, you don't have any prisms left over?
No, I do, but those don't get added until I think the 26th. It's not on day and date, so I'd have to wait a little bit longer. At that point, it would be just as good to go forward in that stuff. This is also the beginning of a new era, because they don't have necromancy anymore, so I'm not going to get randomly spooked by necromancy anymore.
Imagine if you pull one right here.
Nope. It's the inheritance of a long cherished dream. He has it now.
He's gonna inherit it.
He did, and that was the last one in the multi. All right, going in. I think I've got about, I think a total of 4 multis in me. I did say in the video I did a long time ago, it was going to be 3 to 5. So if I pull her early, I would immediately stop. Yeah. That would be my main thing, but... and when I made that, I forgot that fucking the count was next a week later, so I forgot to adjust for him, so I had to adjust the values again. And I would also like him, because I'm also a big fan of Dantes. He's my dude for a very long time when it came to quick AoE farming. I still use him for that now, actually. Even though he's not the main one here, but yeah, that's what we're doing. So we're going through it and going through. Oh.
We have Assassin.
Hassan?
Hassan? Yeah.
I'll take Hassan.
Shining Star.
I like his coat. I don't know anything else about him, and when I read the kit, it didn't seem like it was nothing really to write home about. So I'll take the cool Hassan, though.
Yeah.
Cool assassins are cool.
Phantasmal species.
Phantasmal species. But yeah, you know, other than that, we've just been kind of chilling, it's been a while since we did the last summon video, right? Since it was like...
Well, yeah, well, the banners are kind of spaced out.
Yeah. It was about a month ago, February, for Valentine's Day, and then after collab, I don't think we do it again until July. And are you even summoning, you are summoning for either Alice or Alco, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that will be the last time we do it until July and anniversary happens.
Yep.
It'll be a long go around. Bento! Thank you, Soccer Special
It's gonna be a long video.
Yes, it is. That one is gonna be when the anniversary shows up. But right, let's see what's here now. Darius, H3. Yeah, other than that, it's been pretty chill so far in terms of things to go for. A lot of waiting. I'll probably get much worse. Actually, except for Richard. Richard was the last time we did something. I forgot. Richard came out.
Richard came out.
It's not that I forget. It's just that it doesn't like register in my mind that he happened.
It did.
It's one of those things where it's like I have to keep remembering it and being like, oh yeah, that's right, that did happen.
Richard did come out.
It always pops up whenever I. Oh, he's gonna speak to us now. Hello.
Whenever you notice you have Richard.
Yes. But also whenever I have to go and record a video and have an idea of like, could there something be coming that I'm not aware of? I don't know.
We meet again? No, we don't.
It's the same feeling I get from watching the new season of the live-action One Piece.
We don't know.
We don't know. The answer is there are some things that are here that are different from when it happened over when I first read it in the manga. That's different. That's changed. I don't know. I don't know how to react.
I don't know how to react properly.
Exactly. Other than to go there, I won't say what the specific. That was the way I felt for season 1, and then for season 2 they continued to do that. So it's not like I was surprised by it, but I'm still kind of in shock to be like, that's crazy they did that. It's crazy they did that. And here's good old Hector here.
Hector, yeah.
Yeah, enjoying himself here.
We're heading close into your last multis.
Yeah, we are hitting pretty close. I mean, we got one Hassan. That's better than getting absolutely nothing. I also really don't like summoning on banners that are not like related to events. I always feel like I have the worst luck on them.
Really?
Yes. It might just be because the CEs aren't at least related to the event. So when I get a CE from summoning on an event banner, I go like, oh man, that could really help me out with my grinding, even though it really doesn't. It's a placebo at best. But on these banners where it can be any, that's one of the new ones.
That's Recollection
Smoke. Recollection of Smoke. I always feel like my luck feels worse. I don't know why. There has to be like some kind of. It's similar to, I guess, the effect Gemstone Backshots. That hasn't disappeared. It's similar, I guess, to the feeling I get when there. You know how there's two types of banners on Hoyoverse where it's like, here's the one that features the stuff that you want, and here's the stuff that we would like you to potentially have for free that you, I guess you could also spend stuff, but we'll give you free currency, and we'll always go towards that and never this one. That's what it feels like to kind of summon on banners that are not related to an event to me.
Really?
Yeah, just because the other things that they give you just never seem to benefit you as much as those. Even though, like I said, it's a placebo. I don't actually use all the event CEs that I get from there, even if I put them up on my support line. It's not like everyone's using my random support that just so happens to have a max limit broken for the 3-star bronze, right?
Yeah, that's true.
It's the tricky thing about gachas and how they get you. Fuel Sword Zeldrich. Here we go. And then is this the last one?
Maybe it's a servant though.
Feels like the last one. Berserker.
Berserker. Another Darius.
Another Darius H3. He's back once again. But is he the last?
Yeah,
he was in fact the last. A lot of C's in that one. Okay, this is the last multi, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Last one.
Last one for the video.
Forever.
Forever. Never something. Well, the nice thing is that probably near around GSSR time, I'll have some time to think about which banner I would want to summon on. And if she's on it, it would definitely be a, oh, sweet, I can get that one done.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we'll switch over to you.
Yeah.
From there. You know, the other weird thing is, Inheritance of the Long Chair stream, that's likely the end of this stream. That is very unlikely to get Marie Alter. We'll let the other 8 slowly play out and pretend he's back again.
You know what?
This is the face of a man who has failed at the gacha, and he's like putting it down.
Wait, maybe this is the true inheritance right here.
The true inheritance of the dream.
The potion of youth.
Go back in my youth so that I can live vicariously and summon on gachas.
And summon on gachas early. The vessel
desired. Now they're just like taunting me. They're saying like, here's the dream, here's the vessel. So I'm like, okay, so Marie Antoinette Alter then.
And here's the bronze link manipulator.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. That's the thing I wanted more than anything else.
More than anything else, he wanted this right here. This caster.
This caster. This is what I want.
Charles Babbage.
I love Babbage. I think a controversial statement. I think I could win a Holy Grail with Babbage. Put me up against anyone. I think I could.
I mean, yeah.
Elgander.
You, with the power of Steam.
With the pure power of Steam. I don't care who the fuck the other ones are. Me and my boy, we're going the long way. Kaleidoscope.
Hey.
This is a very silly multi, but you're starting to see what I kind of mean. What I mean, like when I summon on one of these that are not like related to an event. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, another kaleidoscope.
I feel like I get a kaleidoscope every other summoning video I do here.
Yeah. It's never as nice as the Black Grail, but you know, it's appreciated regardless. It's another to the pile.
Innocent maiden.
How are you still here? How have you not been kicked out to the curb like the others?
There we go.
Man,
you inherited.
This is my inheritance. So I guess we're gonna have to. Speaking of One Piece, we're gonna transition to my brother right now playing.
The Luffy clip.
Yeah, the Luffy clip. I you know, spoilers I guess for season 2. That's not in there.
I know.
That's not.
I was watching from the side eye view.
You were so watching for this. I was waiting for it. I was like hyped. I was like, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna eat a bunch of food and he's gonna save it? No, he doesn't do that. He doesn't go Luffy. Unfortunate. Anyway, transitioning now. Luffy! We're back. Okay. Here you go. 3 multis or 1 multi? How many?
3.
3? Okay. I mean, you have 99. That would make sense. The other thing I was gonna say, like, obviously I know I have to catch up to the story, but the other problem is always there's just so many. Right now there's just like so many games to play.
That is true.
Yeah, I have to still catch up. There's Zimjobu.
Yeah.
I still need to catch up and finish up my Leaf Green playthrough because obviously I bought that because they said you can buy it again if you want it, and I'm like, hell yeah, I'll buy that again.
I need to finish my Fire Red.
You need to finish your Fire Red.
I'm planning to go through all of them, as I already told you.
I need to debate whether or not I need to buy my own copy of Pokepia. Because I don't know when that ever you're the point where you're like, okay, well now you're good to play it.
Well, I haven't found... I don't think I'm a monochrome closer to finishing that game.
Yeah, that's the thing. So that would mean this would basically be the... Because obviously we went half on it, so I would just go, oh.
We got some gold. Hassan or Marie?
Hassan? Marie? Hassan?
Maybe? Yeah.
Hassan.
Shining Star.
Boom. He's a shining star.
Yeah. Still, I'm not seeing any real... progress where I would say, yeah, this is nearing the end of the game.
Yeah, and so I figured I would just have to probably get my own copy or continue to wait and maybe beat that from there. But even then, if you don't count that, there's just like so many fucking games out that I could potentially play too, even not discounting those. I have that one. Fucking Scott Pilgrim came out with a new, the sequel to the Scott Pilgrim arcade, not arcade game, but the game.
It is an arcade
EX
game.
That released at like the most weird fucking time because it also released at the same time that Slay the Spire 2 was out.
And I got Slay the Spire 2.
You have Slay the Oh, do you? Is that on Steam?
Yeah.
Okay, I can go there. I've been playing through a lot of TMNT games.
Yeah.
I've been, if you check out my Steam account, you can see me getting achievements for 100% completion on the TMNT collection as I go through it. The one I haven't done is NES, because that's probably the last one I'll do, because that's the one that's infamous. That's the one from the Angry Video Game Nerd that's like, this game is ass. Why would you do that?
As most games from the NES are.
Whoa, hold up! Don't talk shit on the NES right now.
I'm not talking about the NES. I'm talking about the shitty games that suck ass on the NES.
I guess, but Assassin, Dawn of the Shining Star.
We meet again.
We do. But yeah, there's that. There's Resident Evil 9 that I have to eventually also buy. Yeah, Requiem at some point. I still have a bunch of older games to go through. I have Final Fantasies to go through. I have there's so much. It's enough to be stun long.
Too much.
I still need to finish the other games that I didn't finish off from last one. I'm still going through Clair Obscura, and then I have to still beat Silent Hill Homecoming as well. Not Homecoming. F. Thank you. There was Emiya right there at the start.
Trigger off. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, here's my trigger. Too many good video games to play at any good time. At some point, probably not right now, but probably when it goes on discount or something, probably pick up Yakuza 3. I have a feeling it'll probably go the same way that the Inshin games went, where it goes on heavy discount because not that many people bought it.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
It's from recent reports, it's seeming to be that way.
Yeah, so I'll look to it that way.
They were really hoping this one would bring all the money in and cut out a lot of the content, and then it did not make back that money.
The content I understand, because if you actually, here's the thing, if you actually play Yakuza 3, no one actually goes through all those except for fucking insane people, because Yakuza 3 is maybe one of the worst video games to play ever made on the face of the human earth.
Yeah.
With one of the most beautiful stories that I've ever seen.
Yes.
So it is the conundrum in it, in that it is probably one of the best Yakuza games in which it is a torture to play. It is actively it hurts me to play that game. So I never saw all the content in that game when I played it, because I would rather do things that would get this video demonetized than continue to play Yakuza 3 as it controlled. So I would have loved to have a version of Yakuza 3 Fight Bloodlines that just played good. It could have just been the same fucking game and it just played like not shit, and it would have been perfect. But unfortunately, they found a way to bungle that.
They did.
But I'll still check it out at some point, because I don't know any of the real complaints to myself. But if it on par plays like a normal video game, it's already a better gameplay experience than 3 was. That's your second multi.
This is the last one we're heading in.
The last one heading
Bang.
in. A little loading, but you did also get a decent amount of C's in that one too.
A little folding. Whoa.
All right, let's see.
We're already starting off with a gold. What are we starting off with?
What is it? Let's see. What's it?
Saber.
Okay.
Saber.
Is that your first copy of Saber?
No.
Okay, what MP is she at? 2?
3.
3, okay. Hey, Saber.
The Lamb of Orleans?
You're getting a big Saber face. This is a big face Saber face multi.
This is a big Saber face multi, you're right.
Yeah. But she's also French, so that means she can bring in the thing in there too.
You think?
I think so.
We'll see. If this is a double 5-star multi, that's certainly a feat.
Yeah. By the way, now that you're here and you can say it clearly on the mic, what the fuck is the name of that guy, the Lord of Gushash or whatever from Burger Rock's story?
Gish.
Gish? Is it actually just I'm calling him Goosh and Gish because I know you told me the right way to say it.
Gish.
But I just like it's not I kept saying it wrong. Gish.
Yeah, you want to say Gooch.
I keep wanting to say Gooch because I see the U.
That's Gish.
And I'm like Goosh. And it's Gish. Okay, fair enough. That one I went the entire story, but probably not saying it right, except for the one time you told me it's pronounced this way, and then I immediately went back to saying it wrong.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. I mean, it's
the two dudes came late, but they are here. This is the first time in the video 2 dudes have arrived.
After the 5-star, that's correct.
Yeah.
Here's a flower.
That's unwithered.
Yeah. It's just a very nice flower.
Well...
Servant.
It is a servant, but I'm feeling like pressing the button soon. The big old.
Alright, we'll see who the caster is. If it's
Geronimo.
Geronimo.
Okay, I'll let it ride one more.
For Geronimo.
For Geronimo.
Yeah, for Geronimo.
Let it ride one more.
All right, then this is another servant. No, it's not.
The royal presence.
Now you're good to go.
Okay. There we go. There was one more till the end. Anyway.
There was only one more till the end anyway. All right then. Well, you got a 5-star for the first time.
Not the 5-star I wanted to see, but yeah.
No, but it is Saber. But yeah, you'll be. I guess it's back to saving for another week then, as we go for County Monte Cristo next.
We'll see. We'll see if I do.
Yeah, we'll see if you do. And then if anything, at least I'll be able to.
Yeah.
For the most part, but. Yeah, again, tell us how you did. That's how we ended up doing. I think not too bad overall, especially for giving just 3 multis. You got an SSR. We both got at least a featured 4-star. I would say, not bad. Plenty of C's and stuff like that. But tell us how you did. Hopefully you did well. If you want to see more of my brother, you can go over to my brother's channel, because it is now... I forget what it's called. It's not like linked, but it is. It goes to his channel. You can subscribe there, where he covers Uma Musume stuff. What's going on in Uma Musume? Is anything happening?
The ending to the Champions Meet is coming soon, and with the ending of the Champions Meet means the beginning of our next scenario, Track Blazer. and bringing the first anniversary early.
That's true. First anniversary coming in at 6 months into the game.
Yep.
As I tell Haru, please win me this dirt race. Do it for me.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see. And if you want some more of me videos, you're already on the channel that has that. I'm already putting up the rest. I already finished the story for the most recent event. All doled out, and you can just check that out, or any of the other videos I make, whatever it ends up being. I should remember to release a non-fake Grand Order video at some point, just because I like to do so, but I keep forgetting. Too busy with work.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's it, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, say goodbye, boy.
Goodbye.
Peace out.